Hello! Woo! Hey Moogie, GG!
Peppy
Hey
says,
Gordon!
rack hug.
Hey Peppy! Hope you're doing better. So... I think a bit wind and then we can go into space, huh? Deep, 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 deep. Oh wait, I should check if I can see you. Can I see you? Can I see you? Yeah, I can see you. The tracking is a bit shaking. Okay. Now, get that strap on. So, and then we continue. Let's see how far we get. So, today I have my center marker here again. So, I hope everything is okay. Audio game, audio me. Then, cursor, shaky.
Hello.
Hey Cassandra, welcome. So then, it's a bit of a pain to play an Oculus game, but we will manage. So loading. What were we doing? Reactor. Something with reactor, right? Da.
Peppy says, Peeponod.
Kwon sagt, you were floating through space.
I hope this is still loading. I get nervous if it takes that long. Usually we love long things. Whoa, okay.
Distribution complete. Power grid stabilized. Life support systems optimal.
Okay.
Well done, Jack. We're getting full power here.
We powered that thing on.
Dr. Harlan's still running sims, but I think we at least have a working theory.
All the models we've run so far appear to confirm.
And then they told us we have this and this now. This and
triggers an abnormal buildup of energy
this.
within the drive, resulting in the formation of a temporal.
Let's see, do we have a...
For
No,
reasons
we don't
still
have an
don't fully
objective.
understand.
It is also unclear why the accident only caused the android's software to travel through time, as opposed to the more physical time jumps we've observed.
Oh, I can't move. Okay.
But at this point, I'm willing to accept these ambiguities and proceed.
Wait, what?
Titi tordi,
Exactly.
allo, cœur.
We must try it again.
Oh la la.
What? Send Jack back in time again? You've got to be kidding me.
Sending... Oh, check.
Zobot says,
Me check.
Titter is lurking now with all the other raccoons rackler.
Thanks for the look.
Detonated torpedo. We must send the android back.
You talk like he's expendable.
Of course he is. All of us are.
Yeah.
You've seen how it spreads. Eradicating the biomass is going to take everything we have, and then some.
Yeah, well, it's not just up to you, is it? Jack, what do you think?
Oh, I can say something. Thank you. What was the button? This one. As long as you're cured, many lives could be
Dangerous or
saved.
not, the potential lives saved makes it worth
We don't
trying.
care about Olivia.
That's an awfully big risk.
You would do the same were the roles reversed.
And you would probably try to talk me out of it too.
Would I succeed?
Alright. Fine. I'm in. What do we need to do next?
We're going to have to recreate the circumstances of the time travel accident.
Oh, don't tell me.
We're going to need biomass. Contained biomass samples specifically. The research facility should serve our purposes nicely.
There is one other problem. The FTL
New objective.
accident
Okay.
depleted the drive's fuel cells, and we
Biomass.
don't have the supplies to refill them.
Then our best bet for a fuel cell will be the remnants of Astrea. However, exploring that area may be
New
difficult.
objective.
Pesky shipboard defense protocols somehow remain.
Obtain fuel cell.
Something off with the AI, Juno says.
Could be just as dangerous as dealing with the biomass, really. Well, Jack, what's up first?
Fuel?
Grab some creepy crawlies from the research facility? Or dig up a fuel cell for the FTL drive?
Ah, and down there is biomass. Okay, fuel is closer. Ah! The game will decide now. Wait. Fuel.
The FTL fuel cell sounds like a priority.
Did I say fuel?
Feeling a bit nostalgic for the old Astraea, are we?
Following the yellow conduits will lead you directly to the salvage
Okay.
site.
Fuel it is.
Thank you, Juno.
I clicked something.
So when Jack eventually returns with these volatile materials,
Can I move now?
where exactly do we plan to store them?
I believe I can convert elements of the refueling depot to suit our needs.
I hope it's just a game and not my thumbstick.
Why, yes, Captain. Your assistance would be most appreciated.
Anything's better than just sitting here. Come on, Popcorn. Let's get ready to head out. Good luck out there. See you soon.
Oh, I'm dumb. We can't move with the thumbstick. We're in space. Okay. So wait. How do we get there? Whee! Someone could have told me that. Whip. I guess not here. Exit. Exit. Okay. I'm probably faster if I do this. And don't mess up. Uh-oh. I'm not seen her. It lagged a bit.
Approaching the Astraea now.
Finally, if any fuel cells are still intact, they'd probably be deeper within the wreckage. Unfortunately, everything beyond the bridge is steeped in radiation, and the ship's AI is just making matters worse.
The ship's AI? Do you mean Apollo?
Are you familiar?
Apollo was the ship's tactical AI. He was instrumental in helping us survive our first encounter with the biomass.
I just hope he's still online.
Do we get inside?
Considering my difficulties exploring here, he must be.
Then if we can make contact with Apollo, he can probably help us find the fuel cell we need.
Guess it's time to say hello to our old friend.
Roger that. Heading to the bridge.
Bridge, okay,
All
okay.
this scaffolding. Dr. Harlan, were you attempting to repair the bridge? A downed cargo drone? Some of your equipment, Dr. Harlan.
Correct. Incapacitated by the ship's AI, best I can tell.
Why would
Okay,
Apollo do
bridge.
He did mention serving as a tactical AI. It's possible Apollo has activated some security measures around his ship.
Isn't that perfect?
that? Well, I'm sure you can convince him to help us out, Jack. We did before.
A bypass for the door controls, locked behind a keypad.
2,
It
3,
was the only
4.
way I could gain access. The code is 2126.
Are you sure?
I've gained access to the bridge.
I assume you have some type of plan.
Apollo's AI core would be an appropriate place to start. It was vital to his operation here.
Good point, Jack. If it's still intact, could be all we need to strike up a conversation.
You two are rather confident.
Apollo commissioned us as official crew members last time we met.
And we did part on good terms. I'm sure he'll do what he can to help.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, this is where we... This was the... okay. This was the last room from Lone Echo 1, huh?
A casualty from Dr. Harlan's previous investigation.
Fuel cell.
It was just another shell lying around the station. We were
AI core.
trying to put it to good use.
I thought I could pilot it well enough, but apparently limb control is not my forte.
I'm expecting you'll fare better, Echo One. If this Apollo is indeed the ally you say he is.
Where do we put that thing?
Apollo's AI core.
Oh, still intact?
Reasonably so, it seems. I'll just need to plug it into the mainframe access slot to be sure.
Unknown user detected. Bridge access is restricted to crew members only.
Wait, what?
Initializing threat suppression protocol.
Apollo, disable the alarms. Now.
Invalid command. The only
Could have
crew members
worked.
authorized with bridge access are Captain Olivia Rhodes and the Echo Unit designation. Jack, welcome back to the Estrella. It is good to see you.
Worked.
Thank you, Apollo. It is good to see you as well.
Is Captain Rhodes with you? And well, I hope.
Cheers, Apollo. We missed you.
Likewise, Captain. Jack, your appearance is altered.
Still fuel
I almost
cell.
did not recognize you. I must apologize for the alarms.
Your reasoning was sound.
What brings you back to the Estrella?
We need an FTL fuel cell, Apollo. But we believe you've been disabling Dr. Harlan's salvaging equipment.
We'll need it back online to deal with the radiation here.
Preserving this vessel is my primary directive. The last time jump virtually destroyed it. No further attempts to remove or misuse equipment can be permitted.
Lives depend on it, Apollo.
I understand, Captain, but I cannot allow any further material from this vessel to be compromised.
Apollo, Liv is infected with the biomass, and your directive is protecting the ship's crew and its critical assets.
Outplayed.
Forgive me, Jack. I failed to follow your reasoning.
What?
You yourself commissioned Liv, a fellow Atlas employee, as acting captain after the deaths of your original crew. You must remember.
Confirmed, though I had not considered her status in such terms. Captain Rhodes is truly infected.
She needs your help.
Very well. As the Estrella's tactical adjunct, my primary directive is to protect its crew.
So you will help them.
Affirmative. I am hereby available to assist you in obtaining a fuel cell.
Lovely. That's settled.
Apollo, are you able to detect any fuel cells that are still operational?
My sensor network has been severely damaged.
Sure.
However, any functional fuel cells on the Estrella would be in the auxiliary drive bay. It can be seen through the window far ahead of the bridge.
Aha. Sure.
It seems easy enough to reach.
And it would be if this AI hadn't disabled the equipment I set up to counter the radiation.
A temporary security measure. Your equipment is now re-enabled.
You better not have damaged any of it.
Normal operations should resume.
Oh, a drone will fly us.
Jack
Nice.
can verify this.
Oh dear. Incoming.
What? I could have come out, you know?
What is that?
A cargo drone. Apparently no longer capable of flight.
Apologies.
Okay, we're not flying.
Anti-theft protocols are quite aggressive.
Fortunately, our salvaging equipment appears to still have working radiation dampeners, meaning Jack should now have a safe route to the drive bay.
That's
Quon sagt,
news.
K-Glas repariert, K-Glas tauscht aus.
Accessing the fuel cells, for one. Doing so will require that I have direct control of the systems within the drive bay. You must bring me along with you.
Are you seriously going to integrate with this rogue AI?
Without Apollo, we wouldn't have lasted this long.
Quon
Did he say I have
sagt,
to drink
most
something?
von fingers.
Jack, I'll walk you through
Yeah,
the
this time
process
not.
of downloading my imprint to your cortex.
I'm ready, Apollo.
Simply insert my AI core into the lower receptacle, then use your data link on the override
Mm.
slot. I will do the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Disconnecting from mainframe.
I insert your AI core. Yes. Sure. In that thingy. Yeah. I get it. Dirty AI. Yeah. No! Stop it!
Jack, you must establish a connection in order for Apollo to transfer his data
I'm
to you.
on it.
Insert the core into the receptacle below the one you used to bring him online. Then, scan the data port to commence the download
Oh, scanning. How
process.
did that? Do I need this?
Download complete.
No.
Only one final issue remains, Jack.
One final issue.
Your arms are too short.
Too short?
The FTL technology is highly sensitive. Accessing the drive bay and the fuel cells within will require multiple operators.
As long as it's only the arms,
Two of
huh?
us, then.
Unfortunately, the debris field is far too irradiated to accommodate Captain Rhodes.
You're saying Jack's the best chance we've got, but even he won't be enough.
I might be able to help, actually. The cargo drones employ stasis technology, which enables them to manipulate
Peppy
objects at a
says,
distance.
so.
Like
Since
the
I haven't
stasis
seen any of your
projectors we used to
playthrough of this
levitate the
game,
tram back
may
in
I
the
ask you a
past.
question?
Exactly.
Does it introduce anything new since the first one, or is it just more of the same?
It continues the whole story.
The drone that just hit the bridge is unlikely to put up much resistance.
Did you play
I'll
the
start
first
there.
one?
Whenever you're ready, Jack.
The first one we
I'm heading
left this room and was
Peppy
sent to the
says,
future.
yes, I have.
Okay. We landed in the future here now, and I just awoke. Last time I just saw the old station, did a few things, then I repaired the reactor core.
this is the sequel at Baby.
Then we met some strange man who is infected, and also Olivia is infected with the biomass thingies.
Peppy says, never finished it, of course, people giggle.
Ah, of course. And what am I supposed to do? We try to find a cure for me? No, not for me, for Olivia. And this doctor here. Recover data from the crashed cargo drone. Gain access to drive bay. That one? Okay. That was probably me from last time. We've tried
Peppy
to
says,
find...
of course, because I never finish almost any games.
No.
Peppy says, I just like to try them.
Unfortunately, this drone is in no condition to be scanned. I'll try finding another.
So, we are supposed to
sagt,
find
Baby
fuel
never
now
finishes.
and something else to get one of those time torpedoes from the first
They can be
part.
found on both charging docks and cargo drones.
Peppy says, gremlin eyes.
Shields at 95%.
Uh-huh. Then just let me scan. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Radiation dampener activated.
Hypothesis confirmed. With sufficient data, I'll be able to construct a tool for extending your reach, Jack.
ICP
Ah,
sagt,
okay.
High Space Raccoons.
Well, it will
Nah,
essentially
easy.
project your grip across space, so I suppose
It's a grip projector.
Zip.
Let's move on.
more data will be needed.
There'll be plenty on the way to the drive bay.
So what now?
What to look for.
There's a kind of hot to hear.
Inoperable cargo drones, but with functioning data ports. Heading to the drive bay.
Please remember the charging docks have radiation dampeners as well, Jack. They'll help keep you safe out there.
Thank you, Juno.
So what did I miss? What did they say? Can I steer that thing? Or do we have to... Okay. Let's see. Is there something to reload my
sagt,
shields?
glatte Eis bei mir grad, muss der noch zum Einkaufen fahren.
Okay. I guess I have to stay with this shield, huh? Okay, so that's the next one. So we need scanner. And then quickly go there. And open another field. No. Oh.
Shields at 50%.
$50, huh?
At least a small amount of that data
50?
is
That's not
relevant to the
50.
biomass. We can use it in our development of a cure.
SciFi sagt, 14 Kilometer mit 40 Kilometern pro Stunde dauerte lang.
Yeah, drive safely. We can't we can gain shields there, huh? I hope so. Huh. Huh. I'll probably die before we reach that thing, huh? Okay. Faster!
Shields at 30%.
Where's thingy to scan?
Echo 1, those charging docks won't have the data Juno needs to design your new tool, but they will restore your power. Hold your hands near the
SciFi
induction
sagt,
panel.
so kann ich wieder zeitlang die Waschbärspione bestechen.
The doctor is correct.
What
The
is-
docs data won't help in developing a new tool. However, I think it may still prove useful, specifically because the
What
docs
is the
normally
induction
contain
panel?
a coordination and optimization
Oh.
network. They contain shared data from across the station. Prior to the generator going offline,
okay.
the units in irradiated areas were sharing optimizations that I believe could still be used to improve your multispectral shielding, Jack.
Scanning further docks should provide the necessary data.
Yes, I believe so. I've added a tracker to your data tab.
Tracker. I don't see a tracker. What is that here? Data details, audio files. What is that? Reactive cutter. Multispectral shielding. Wireless data link. EVA rig. Add lamp. Oh yeah, I have a lamp. I don't see it. I have no idea. So can we just fly to that thing real quick? Aye. Probably not.
Shields at 95%.
Leave me alone.
Archives recovered. I'm quite confident now that with more optimization data, I can significantly improve your multispectral shielding's resistance to radiation.
So we need to go up there. And I guess we try to reach that one.
Hello. I wanted to ask.
Yes, Captain.
That one and then that one?
Well, you probably figured this out already, but you know this isn't your time, right? This isn't the future you came from.
Affirmative. When we first arrived, I was able to
Okay,
accurately
let's
calculate the astronomical year.
Go.
However, I lacked sufficient data to determine that the course of history had been altered. I apologize for having misinformed you. The fact that half of the Estrella was left in your time and led to system-wide decimation of the human race is
Yes,
clear
mate.
evidence of a
Scanner.
tactical oversight on my part.
Good find, Jack. There's a bit of data in there we can apply toward developing the cure for the biomass.
I get roasted. Look at my arm. Okay. My poor hand. Okay. There's a drone. But we try to reach that station, I guess. Oh.
Shields at 95%.
Ah, yeah, we can do that.
Jack, I'm detecting extreme radiation nearby. If you can pinpoint the source, I advise staying clear.
Hell of a lot of radiation out there. Guess it's coming from the Astraea.
Correct. The Astraea's last time jump ruptured a generator, diffusing radiation throughout the region.
Thus the radiation darkness.
Okay. We should avoid this thing, I think, huh? That's a time torpedo? Where are we going?
Hazard identified. An active warhead from the Astraea.
Once your grip projector is installed, removal of dangerous objects like this will be possible. Until then, maintaining a prudent distance is advisable.
So where's the next one? So there are warheads. At the station.
SciFi sagt, wo bleibt das?
Wo bleibt what? ET? That is a station. So we should try to reach that. Okay.
Shields at 95%.
Quon sagt, der muss Fahrrad fahren und hat keine Zeit.
Du musst ja vorsichtig langsam Fahrrad fahren bei dem Glatteis, ne?
Approaching the drive bay.
I'm detecting some intense radiation there, Jack.
Eh?
Warheads, I believe. I advise removing
What?
them from
You don't
the
say.
area before proceeding.
Sounds like the type
Smart
of
ass.
new tool you're working on.
Correct. It will allow him to manipulate distant objects, including these warheads.
Good luck collecting that data, Jack.
Quon sagt,
Copy that.
bei mir ist alles
I'll
frei,
continue
Kremlin.
searching for cargo drones to scan.
SciFi sagt, wie ist das Wetter so bei KSO Anon?
Hier ist nichts frei. So. She said something. How I can get rid of that? What did she say? Can we scan again? Do I have... Drive bay, we have to go up there, huh? Well, maybe later. So, wait. Hey, I'm not full.
SciFi sagt, Vorteil, dass ich ein ATV-Vehicle habe.
I bet we have to go inside there. So, what did she say? Do I see something here? No. What about my laser? Is that far enough? Probably not a good idea.
Will lieber ein Raumschiff wie KSO Anon.
I don't have a spaceship. Recover grip projector data from the cargo drones.
My data suggests sufficient drones presently inhabit the vicinity. However, there is a possibility their positions have drifted over time. Comprehensive examination of the region is advised.
And in short, use the grip projector to remove the warheads. The grip projector. What is a grip projector? I have no idea. There's something new here? Multispectral shielding. Wireless data link, and this is a reactive cutter. no idea what they want. Charging dock. Use the grip. What? Use the grip projector to remove the warheads. What is a grip projector? Okay, if I die, I come out there.
My readings show usable cargo drones still remaining in the area, Jack. Locating and scanning them will be necessary for creating your new tool.
Okay, grip projector we have to build first. So we need to find cargo drones. Cargo drones, huh? Maybe there's a drone up there. There could be a drone, but that is far away.
Shields at 95%.
Whee!
Shields at 50%. Apollo, I believe I may be able to extend Jack's reach by about 4 meters. I hope that will be far enough.
Affirmative.
Just a few
4
more
meters,
scans
huh?
should suffice, Jack.
Okay, there we can recharge. And then we need to find more drones. Ay, ay, ay.
Shields at 30%.
Corbin says, hello.
Hello, Corbin.
Charging dock restored. Jack, now that we've completed optimizing
There's the
your
panel.
shield's
There.
radiation
Ay, ay, ay.
resistance,
Corbin says,
there's
lol.
nothing to be gained from the dock's data.
What's the point of an advanced network of semi-autonomous recharge stations if you can't count on them to calculate impressive optimizations for you?
I believe you are correct, Captain. The distributed computing power of the charging docks could be put to
Okay,
greater
more
use.
drones.
Yes. That's precisely what I meant. Go on.
I have tasked the charging docks with developing a means for allowing Jack's shield to self-regenerate. The wealth of empirical data they have collected on recharging should prove invaluable to the process.
Then I presume additional data scans would be of value after all.
Indeed. Please continue scanning any docks you may find. The additional computing power of more active units would be advantageous as well.
Copy that.
Dr. Harlan, what was your purpose in attempting to salvage
We
the
scanned that
Australia?
one.
The odds of my ship's components being compatible with yours seems unlikely.
How do I find out which we haven't scanned?
Your ship was the original source of the infestation. I'd hoped to find an undetonated biomass torpedo amongst the wreckage. Use it to develop a cure for all this.
Zobot says, I say Paddy Spags
Considering
Zoanin.
my current objectives, I will provide any useful data that may help in your research.
Banking is not helping. I have no idea what to do. Oh. I'm here. Still scanning? Recover grip projector data from the cargo drones in the debris field. Use the grip projector to remove the warheads. Gain access to the... Yeah, okay. Recover grip projector data from the cargo drones. So, more drones. Go away. Yeah, more drones, more drones. I don't know.
Shields at 95%.
Ah. You don't have activated that one. So, there's probably a drone nearby then. Oh, okay. So, where was it? We've activated that one. Ah, there.
Shields at 95%. Dock online. The archives in this unit have been added to the dataset as well.
There's one below. But I said cargo drones. Is that a cargo drone? There's a drone.
Shields at 95%.
Whee.
The stasis projection technology will be simpler to adapt than previously anticipated. If you scan one more cargo
One
drone,
more.
I believe I will have enough data to complete your new tool.
One more drone. Drone. That could be one. From there we came, huh? That looks like an intact drone. I don't know if we have scanned that one. Probably we have.
Shields at 95%.
Blinking, I guess that counts as we have. Okay. Not blinking drone. What is that? Ah, that is blinking too, huh? Maybe it works. Let me try that one.
Shields at 95%.
Aha.
SciFi sagt, Bling Bling ist Ling Ling.
Please visit a fabricator to install your new tool jack. Most
fabricator.
charging docks will have one nearby.
Yeah. Most. Not this one, huh?
50%.
I think that one had a fabricator. Come on.
Shields at 30%.
Okay. Ba-doop. Reprint. Shutting down. Okay. Oh, I need to drink something. Time for coffee in space. Okay.
Grip projector installed.
Installed.
To use your grip projector, simply point at a target, activate the projector, and direct it with your hand. Any sufficiently small piece of debris would be ideal to experiment on.
A telekinesis, say that.
If your new tool
Now I know what a
works as
grip
intended,
projector
Jack, you
is.
should be
Ah,
able to
okay.
access the fuel cells now.
Good. Heading to the drive bay. I'm back at the drive
Yeah.
bay. Armed with the grip projector this time.
My coffee is here in space. Okay. Ah, no, no. I don't want to fly. Right. Oh, is that my reach? That's not much. Okay. What? I wasn't ready. Okay. Maybe. We used the right.
Shields at 95%.
Warheads removed. Entry into the drive bay is now clear.
Copy that. Standing by.
Now heading for the fuel cells.
Great.
No radiation here?
We'll keep a
Okay.
working cargo drone on standby. Just look for a good fuel cell and we'll handle the rest.
Roger that.
Okay. Is that a fuel cell? There's a torpedo.
Zobot says, Isopatty spanks clap clap.
Clap clap? Why do we spank clap clap? Control.
Apollo, do these controls operate the door?
Correct. To open the door, both controls will need to be engaged at the same time.
At the same time. Uh-huh. Okay.
Jack, to gain access to the drive bay, you must activate a pair of controls.
Yeah, understood. I'm not that dumb.
I've gained access to the drive bay.
Wait, those pillars in the center, are those...
The Astrea's FTL drives, yes.
do they still work?
Theoretically. But unfortunately, they're of little use to us. With such a high concentration of biomass forms in this area, any attempt to remove one of the drives would prove futile.
Dr. Harlan, I'm noticing these ticks appear to be less evolved than those we've previously encountered.
Must have carried over from the last time jump. No doubt just as dangerous. I advise avoidance at all costs.
Alright.
Jack, my monitoring systems are offline here. You'll need to manually inspect each fuel cell in order to determine its viability. Simply scan their data boards to get started.
Okay. Ah!
Shields at 50%.
Okay. Not shooting is not okay. Okay. So, okay.
Quon sagt, upsi.
So, just avoiding. That's possible. What is that? More controls? For what? Not activated, I guess, huh? Like nasty. Meh.
Jack, if you access the data ports beside the storage cells, I can open them to allow further examination.
Fuel cell located.
Use the data port and I'll expose the cell for visual inspection. Exposing fuel cell for your inspection, Jack.
Empty. I'll have to keep looking.
Why am I not surprised? Okay, next one. I guess this doesn't work, huh? Ah, up there.
Jack, before we remove any fuel cells, you'll first need to check their condition. Access the data ports near the cells so I may expose them for your inspection. Accessing fuel cell.
Another empty cell.
Apollo, you're sure there's a good fuel cell there?
I never said I was sure, Captain
Okay.
Rhodes. It's simply the most likely
maybe.
location on my ship to contain a viable fuel cell, if any were remaining.
Right. If any were remaining.
Leave me alone. Come on, we take the lower one. Come on.
Accessing fuel cell.
This does not look good. These cells are all empty.
Exposing fuel cell for inspection.
Viable fuel cell located.
Hopefully enough to power Dr. Harlan's FTL drive.
Nicely done, Jack. I'm sending a drone your way.
Send 2.
What for? There's only one fuel cell.
Just trust me. Send 2.
Is it drone? No, two drones. Ah.
Jack, what's going on?
The ticks swarmed the lead cargo drone.
And that is why you send 2.
I don't think we'll be using that one again.
Backup drone malfunctioning.
More ticks.
The lead drone is disabled, but the backup still has a chance.
Pesky bastards, aren't they?
I'll clear them off.
How? we can try again to shoot them, or... Nothing useful in here. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. Up. And then we sneak from behind? No.
Shields at 95%.
That doesn't work.
Shields at 50%. Shields at 30%.
Okay. We need a different way. Different way. I can't report the screen.
One sagt, the goal is to get rid of the ticks on the drone.
So I couldn't attack them with my laser. I could try again, but
Evis says, good evening, pesterer of ticks.
Hey, Evis.
One sagt, anything else you can power up.
There was one more door. If I die again, we try if we can access the door then. Last time we couldn't. What happens if I scan? Oh, wait. It's not scanning. What happens if I scan? Okay, I can... Ah! We got a new tool, right? But... do they leave me alone? Aww. And then we bring it down to their friends. No, 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 no!
Shields at 95%.
Okay. Now to your friends. Go! Oh.
Cargo drone cleared.
One sagt, just play handball with them.
Take me with you. Taxi. Bitty, bitty, bitty.
SciFi sagt, Ball game.
Drone is in place to collect the cargo.
Okay. Can I? Oh, no, no, no. Don't.
I've activated the release controls on the fuel cell.
Yeah?
Analyzing. It appears optimizations were being tested on this cargo drone's maneuvering thrusters.
Did they say something? A release thingy I should push?
Scanning their data ports should allow me to reverse engineer the concept and apply it to your own maneuvering thrusters, making them more energy efficient.
Copy that. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I'll add a tracker to your data tab.
Release control. But don't fly without me. So, can we fly? No? Do we have one more? Do I have to scan again? 3 and 4 meters. So there's one more. Yeah? More? I don't see more. There. Scanning again. No? Why is there such a big 1 meter in front of my head? Where do you belong? To that thing up there? Ah. together.
Fuel cell released.
Stop it!
Cargo secured. Ready for departure.
Excellent. The fuel cell still needs to be latched into place once it arrives, Jack. The honor's all yours, if you like.
Do we? Okay.
Given that we still need a contained biomass sample, I prefer to leave the hookup to you, as long as you're feeling well enough.
No, I've got it. I can handle things here. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Liv can handle things.
More of a guideline than a rule, actually.
Okay.
Cargo drone returning in T-minus 10 seconds.
Better stay clear, Jack.
If you wish to return now, I advise taking hold of the drone. Cargo drone departing in 3, 2,
Ah!
1.
Do we? No,
Firing
we don't.
thrusters.
I don't know. I don't know. We should go to the other objective, huh? Biomass.
Ist noch jemandem zumute nach einer kleinen Schelmerei?
Can I take this biomass? 440 meters. Wait. Down there. Down there.
The fuel cell is clear of the drive bay.
Great. We'll have some cargo.
Bye-bye.
To receive it here.
Dum, 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 dum. Reload. So. Where was that thingy? Down there? Down there. So. That was the wrong one.
5%.
Scanner, 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 scanner. Hey.
This dock is now part of the computational array.
I can use both. Okay. Okay. I don't see anything on the way. There's a fabricator if I die, so we can try to reach this. Okay. Go! We will die. We will die.
Shields at 95%.
Quon sagt, fly faster.
I can't faster. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We're not on half, huh? And we're over halfway there.
Quon sagt, Gremlin-Eis.
Come on. Ah, breaking.
Data recovered. Network status. Connected. We're making good progress, Jack.
Down there. Well, I guess we try to reach that. Set it round. There's no force field. And we don't take damage anymore here. Okay. Okay. That is a charging dock also, okay. Oh, a charging dock and a drone. What, is it active? No. Okay. That is probably our way back. Okay. And the other one, if we would have done this first. Okay, there is a marker. I guess we have to go down the rocks, huh?
You're approaching the biomass research facility. This is where the outbreak originated.
We're sure there's some contained biomass on hand for Jack to retrieve.
Logs indicate 1 or 2 containers should still be in storage. However, reaching them may be difficult.
I can see my ass.
Facility being
Hit my
under
ass?
lockdown.
The tram entrance will
I can touch my ass.
be your only way in.
Acknowledged.
Aua, aua. Okay.
The facility appears to be in fairly poor condition, but there is at least some power flow.
Fabricator?
Due to the generator being restored.
Unfortunately, I'm still unable to access any systems further into the facility. Power flow stops at the entry terminal. It appears that the systems are outright disconnected, including the physical entry bridge.
What about if I open it?
Jack, you'll need to reconnect those systems to gain entry to the facility.
Copy that.
We don't need that, huh?
あらあら。
Alright. Unknown room. Report
There's
room.
a room jutting into this cave.
There's a room.
Could it be part of the biomass containment area?
Negative. The room you're seeing is part of the facility's integrity monitoring system, responsible for tracking any changes in the asteroid structure during excavation. For safety reasons, biomass containment is located much deeper in the facility.
Excavation A.
This appears to be some sort of focusing device.
Some sort of
I haven't
device.
seen anything like
The
it elsewhere
Gerät.
on Chiron Station.
It's actually a prototype of the technology our containment units use to keep digs pacified.
As in the technology that shorted
a
out
pacifier,
while Jack trapped in the engineering bay.
Yes, though that was due to the power cycling abnormally. I
And this?
assure you, it's usually quite stable.
This device looks vaguely similar to the cranes we saw in the transit hub.
Good eye, Jack. That's because it's an early version of the stasis field technology used by
Security
those
doesn't work, I
as well as
guess.
our cargo drones and many
Excavation
other systems.
A.
As you can imagine, the ability to manipulate objects without direct contact
And this is close
has
to?
significant advantages when dealing with the biomass.
Yes. Advantages we continue to witness firsthand through Jack's grip projector.
Display
A
case
scale
empty.
model of the FTL drive on Dr. Harlan's ship. Was the drive developed here?
And here was a xenomorph, I guess, huh?
While the few FTL drives still in service were refitted here, the original design was actually reverse engineered from the FTL drives left behind aboard the Estrella.
Quan
Somewhat
sagt,
odd to leave
Gremlin
this
Eis.
case empty.
It's fairly straightforward. Our work was never finished.
Okay. We have only one way, I guess. Extension bridge. Yeah, come on. Show me the text again.
It seems someone was emphatic about maintaining the lockdown.
That console would have controlled the bridge leading into the main facility.
I assumed.
I'm not seeing any backup controls in the blueprints, unfortunately. It's possible the cave contains systems not listed in the schematics. It may be worth a quick investigation.
This bridge is currently disconnected as part of the lockdown procedures.
Correct. The doors won't open until both sides of the bridge are fully extended.
Did they get everyone out?
According to these logs...
No. Not everyone got out.
Not everyone. And they're still here. Oh, hey. Power. Okay. Hey.
Reestablishing main generator.
Then I have to go to the other side?
Be advised. Class 3 power fields will become active. Dormancy will be nullified.
Dormancy.
Jack, power will soon be returning to the immediate area, as well as the rest of the research facility. Just keep in mind that you'll also be awakening any dormant biomass within.
That's a good point. By restoring power, we're undoing something that was put in place as a die-hard safety precaution.
We're certain this is the only place we're going to find a contained biomass?
Assuming these fragmented station logs are correct? Yes.
Well, that's reassuring.
Can't we just go inside there?
Connection established. Now receiving power readings throughout the facility. Jack, once you have the bridge fully extended, you should be able to access the facility proper. Though I suspect some areas may have additional security.
So I have to connect those. I can't just go inside here, huh?
Research director
Sure.
would have done everything she could to contain the outbreak. But there is no containing it. This was an eventuality.
It's fortunate that your disagreement over priorities led you to be elsewhere when the outbreak occurred.
It's only fortunate if I'm right.
Control panel.
Bridge extension initiated.
That's it. That's it. Ah. Okay, we wait. Done. And then this one.
Bridge reconnection complete. I'm heading back to the entry terminal.
Dr. Harlan, if these power readings are accurate, our suspicions appear confirmed.
What's that now? What suspicions?
Educated guess, rather.
Which is different how?
The ticks aren't the only form of biomass that have been evolving since your time.
Great, so...
Evolving.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
It's best if you see for yourself.
Okay. Maybe it's even up after all. Can we just go inside? Okay.
Kwon sagt, Olivia and Harlan become xenomorphs. Gremlin eyes. Kwon sagt, NVM.
We will see what they've evolved into.
Copy that, Jack.
Maybe raccoons now. Okay, I guess this is a save point, huh? Fabricator? Short leg in the game? Okay. I guess that is a save point. And a new area. Are they inside maybe the dead people and we are space zombies? Do I have an objective? Sample of contained biomass. Okay.
Biomass has taken hold here.
Given that it got this far, the rest of the facility will
That's a window, so we can have a look,
Will
huh?
the fabricator still be operational?
Yes, at least enough that Jack should be able to reboot without issue.
Is that a window? That's a window. Casualty, huh? Unfortunate. Shall we take a closer look? Maybe he looks up now. Hello.
In the security control room, I found a casualty.
According to logs, Adler Reyes.
He must have been trying to keep the scanners running to prevent the biomass from leaving the facility.
Ein Adler.
But if someone found the scan,
They would have had to remain behind. Unfortunately, even the scanning room itself became contaminated.
you think that's how it spread to the rest of the station?
Most likely. With background contamination, the system would have had a difficult time producing.
Okay. I would say we proceed.
Inevitably, it failed.
Lobby.
Jack, you are now entering the facility's lobby.
Wow, really?
Biomass containment is located through the leftmost door.
See? Now I didn't listen to you. Medical wing, test wing. And this is closed. Did you say left door? This? But we can't go there. No, test wing and medical wing. Test wing. Test wing is locked? We
This
put
area
higher,
appears
okay.
to be locked down.
That's the test
Okay.
wing. We should focus on reaching the containment area.
Okay, we go here. Stop. What is that?
This must be the evolved biomass form Dr. Harlan mentioned. It detects my presence, much like the other specimens encountered thus far.
We classify it as a reticulated B biomass organism, but most people just call them webs.
Aside from
Webs.
their namesake
Spider
membrane,
webs?
webs can also be recognized by an additional nodule. It should be quite distinct.
I will shoot it.
Oh, and Jack, that distinct nodule I mentioned? Think of it as a sensor. If it detects you, it will stimulate the web's expansion reflex. Just something to keep in mind as you explore the station.
So I should try that it does not detect me? Ow. Can we move you? We can't move you. We can't kill you. Whoa. Can we scan you? We can't scan you.
Eva says, maybe talk to it.
Hello? Can we just sit down and have a coffee? I'm probably not fast enough. Yep, it's still there. So. Not fast enough. Boosting? No. Reach the biomass containment area of the facility. Thank you.
I'm detecting power fluctuations from the door leading to the containment area. Still, that should be the best route.
That is closed. Can I take this? Hello. Casualty.
I found another casualty.
Peppy says, okay, I am able to watch you from bed now. This is much more comfortable, Peepo nods.
But hands over the blanket.
Kann es sein, dass Weibsvolk anwesend ist? Suffering from extreme damage. The lobby's directory is effectively useless.
There's something to cut off. There's another sensor thingy.
I was actually talking about Dr.
Okay, what do we have inside here? Oh, what is that? A pew pew. Can we pew pew you? Probably not. Can I? I have no idea what it is. Pew. Ideas? Oh, there's a sensor and there's a sensor. Not sure how to proceed.
Kwon sagt, can you use your new tool?
No, I already tried all the tools on that thing. I have no idea what that is. Or how to proceed there.
Kwon sagt, this licensing is well.
Yes. All my tools. I can do it again. Oh, is that a telekinesis thingy? Is there something behind we can? No. Does that help?
Kwon sagt, igitt.
I don't think that helps, huh? Oh, that is the cutter. That does nothing as well. Now I don't know where my thing is, and if I probably need that thing because I cut it from that panel, but I don't know what it is. I only have 2 ways, and both are blocked by those things. So. Pew!
Kwon sagt, If it is just an evolved version of the ticks, maybe it attaches to a power source? So maybe turning off or on the power helps if that is an option?
I don't see anything here what we can do. And turning off the power? Where? I don't think they expect me to go back to the start of the level, so to say. There's something here. They say
One sagt, it's just a random idea that makes sense in my head, not like this.
They said it detects even me when I approach it. So, can I disguise myself? But I tried to shoot myself with that thing already. It didn't work. The projector, yeah. Maneuvering thrusters. Multispectral shielding. Reach the biomass containment area of the facility. Is it so obvious? Am I so blind? The game is not even helping me at this point. Door locked. What if I can't die? I just try to.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Okay, it's not an option. Can I use my dead body for something?
The X3 shell is somewhat different from my original specification.
Does that present an issue?
Negative. I was merely noting that the new shell is a substantial upgrade.
Ah, then I'm pleased you were adapting so effortlessly.
Am I that dumb? I don't see anything else I can interact with. And I guess if that thing would be vital, they would have replaced it when I lose it. Huh. Absolutely no idea. I'm stuck. I don't think going back is an option. Can't be an option. Can't be.
Shields at 95%.
Nah. there a hedge or something? Can I close this door? Does that help? Probably not. Nope. Biomass web. I have no idea. What?
Shield's at 50%.
Kwon sagt, trying to find a tutorial for this section.
Thanks. Okay, I can trigger the dialogue again. Examine web.
Another one of the web forms.
Yeah.
I still have no way to bypass.
Yeah.
Then try the labs. The research they were doing there might prove useful.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Try the labs. Are the labs maybe backed? Back there?
ICPD sagt, war und lecker für das Alien. Kwon sagt, so he is telling you to read.
Try the labs. We should go to the labs. Test lab A? MATLAB A? Yeah, MATLAB I can't access. Medical wing. To read? To read what? So we are here.
Kwon sagt, the research on the webs.
In the medical lab. So I have to reach the lab. Test lab or MATLAB? We are there. You're here. That is the bridge thingy. I have no idea. Do I have something here to read? Data recovered, blah 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 blah. No. You have some audio files?
Jack, the web in the lobby must be bypassed in order to reach biomass
Multiple
containment.
impacts.
I recommend searching the corridors for
The
anything
station
that might
appears
be
to have
useful.
absorbed the brunt of it. Habitat B has...
Forget the station. It's a lost cause.
Understood. Drones are responding. The situation is normalizing, but the vessel still appears highly unstable.
That's not surprising, given what it's been through. Begin scanning immediately. I don't want to lose our chance of finding the torpedo.
Of course, Doctor. Patrol drones are inbound making...
Are they giving me two dialogues at once?
Doctor, we have detected a human life sign.
Survivor?
It appears so. Shall I make contact?
Yes. And do what you can to make this transition.
Something useful. Was it that thing I found? But I don't know how to use it.
Indeed. I'll use
And
the
where is
data
it now?
we obtained on Luna to formulate an appropriate response.
Good. And what about the torpedoes?
I'm still sweeping the wreckage. Nothing as of yet.
You should prioritize the rescue anyway.
Where is it?
Survivor from another timeline.
I don't see it anymore.
Only one. What they must have seen.
Doctor, I've made contact. The survivor is one Captain Olivia Rhodes.
That name. Where have I had?
That was, or rather is, the name of the Kronos 2 captain.
From when the Astrea first arrived.
Indeed.
Nasty Brady, Nartoy, Chalen captait 2471 POG.
Good enough. Whatever I found there, it's gone. If I need that, that's shit.
From our past, then.
I believe so. Yes.
Then, well, she won't be able to help us. Is habitat intact?
It is. Yes.
Move her. Once I finish developing the cure, we can figure out what to do next.
Shall I inform her of?
No, too much to explain, and we don't.
I hope I
have
don't need that thing.
instructions.
Because I have no idea where it is.
Few days at most, but her new surroundings will be an easier pill to swallow when we have a cure in hand.
Understood, Doctor. There also appears to be an operational android with her. Shall I?
Yes, fine.
I just fly back.
Safe. Begin the salvage operation. We need one of those torpedoes. Perhaps we can obtain information from the breach of this vessel as well.
I don't believe that's what I should do, but I don't have an idea. So, no. That is still closed. Can I... There's this prototype. Containment prototype. Can I take out one of those things? Display case is empty? No. Still not seeing what I can do. Yeah, leave me alone.
Shields at 95%.
I don't even know where that thing is anymore.
There's some kind of added security here.
Dr. Everett Harlan reporting. Authorized laboratory access.
Voice
Wow.
activated authorization. That's a
Really?
smart security feature.
Really?
And you're welcome.
Wow. That's stupid.
Von Sack.
This switch controls power for this hallway.
An emergency disconnect. Likely utilized as a means to curtail the outbreak.
They really did all they could to try and get the infestation under control.
They knew once it was out, they couldn't stop it. All they could do was buy time for everyone else on the
But now we
station.
search for something that can help us with those webs.
Zoobot says, I say Paddy spanks Zoenin.
Well, spank the game. Well, spank the developers. It is hard enough to trigger those things.
Biological specimens.
The director was always in here. Dissecting, testing.
There's a test chamber that was specimens.
Tireless.
She must have had a cast iron stomach.
One of the toughest people I have ever known.
What sort of research were they doing here?
The director was convinced the cure was impractical. So she poured everything into containment.
she have any luck?
When I left, she had everyone working on miniaturizing the insulation cloaking from our containment unit. I'm not sure how far they got.
That's some sort of crane?
Is this some type of emitter?
Emitter. I said
I see a
emitter.
functional prototype. I knew they were close, but I didn't know they had moved into practical testing. The basic concept was to surround the biomass with a cloak of electromagnetic insulation, preventing energy from reaching it.
Left and right.
Kind of like using a blanket to smother a
Forward, backward.
Indeed. The idea was to build these cloak emitters as a reactive defense against the biomass.
Time test.
To contain it.
That could have a wide array of tactical applications.
It's a store-led based, not a solution.
Uh-huh.
I wish you could have seen that.
I wonder if they moved this prototype into production.
Even if they did, it clearly wasn't enough to stop an outbreak.
So?
This is why we need a cure.
Up? No. Up? Huh?
Such versatile technology.
And it still wasn't enough.
Well, then I have 15 seconds time to go through if I find the device that I can take with me. Ah. I think they've glued some panels here. So. Oh, and there's another emitter. Oh. How do we get inside there? Here, there's no window.
These controls are running some sort of automated procedure.
The system is no longer reachable over the network. Cut off by the biomass, no doubt. It must be an old test, abandoned during the outbreak and resumed now that we've restored power.
Come on. Microscope,
I
okay.
assume these microscopes were used to observe the biomass.
I believe so, yes.
Development of the biomass containment technology
ICPD
requires
sagt,
research at the
Aliens
macro,
Bank.
micro, and even nanoscopic scales.
With these microscopes, the researchers would have been able to observe the effect of their containment technology in real time.
This transparent aluminum is reinforced.
Unfortunately, that's still not enough to withstand concerted biomass growth.
No. So I reported everything? Even the microscope? I don't see anything else here. Practice lab safety.
This web is preventing me from further exploring the labs. Perhaps I can use one of these cloak emitters.
One of those cloak emitters. Can you shoot outside? Probably not, huh? You can?
Kwon sagt, have you reported the cloak emitter?
Yeah. I've reported everything. So, I haven't reported the control panel. Oh, yeah, I have. So, 15 seconds, activate.
Biomass at the exit neutralized.
It's possible I failed to foresee some of the cloak emitter's eventual implications.
Kwon sagt, I read somehow you should get a mobile version of the phone paper thing.
Probably somewhere here.
I could hardly ever pull her away from her work.
Dr. Harlan, if I may interject, the local data I'm seeing implies that the director's efforts
thingy
to develop
I found.
emitters proceeded
No.
beyond prototyping. Portable versions were installed in some of the X3 medtech shells. Several of these shells appear to have been left behind
X3
in medical
medtech
waste.
shells.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I believe it may be possible to fit Jack with a similar device, a portable cloak emitter.
What is involved?
I'll need you to retrieve the data from one of the medtech shells here. With that, I should be able to reconstruct the portable cloak emitter's design.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Medical bed.
Jack, this is the primary examination room, where prototype cures were administered to volunteers.
These medical beds were used for diagnostic scans?
And to monitor potential treatments. Many of my peers focused on post-diagnosis options.
What options?
What sort of options?
Pain management, transmission reduction. Though most patients with terminal diagnosis volunteered for cure research.
Wait.
Test runs biomass contain in field cannot sense power sources.
If the infection is limited to the extremities and has not yet penetrated the epidermis,
Penetrance.
amputation has a roughly 40% success rate.
In emergencies, the integrated cutter, equipped by several models of the X3 shell, including Jack's, can...
No. That's enough. Forget I asked.
This log indicates a multitude of visitors. Some were children.
Yes. Many of the station's personnel had families. Most of their children were suitably behaved. Some were not. Still,
I guess whatever we search, it's not inside. And you belong here? Huh? Okay, we go on. There's something. Data tile. Oh. Can I open this? Wait. Scan. No!
Let's see. Moderate store of data, but much of it could prove useful in developing a cure. Good find, Jack.
I found something. Okay. Grabbing is a bit odd. So I can't go there yet. But we can go inside here. Can I
I'll
examine?
need to manually open this door. I assume it was shut down as another precaution.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely. If the medtech shells have data we can use to reconstruct a portable cloak emitter, it will be worth the risk.
I'm entering the medical lab.
Doctor, perhaps you should step away for a moment. I'm sure there's still plenty of output data to parse before we're ready to initiate the experiment.
she's here, isn't she?
Oh.
Juno.
Good.
More than likely. Yes.
Who? The research director?
I can handle it, Juno.
Are you certain?
I'm not looking away.
Oh, she's dead.
We have
Casualty.
another casualty. This researcher seems to have been helping the other one.
Just a minor.
Dr. Adriana Lay.
She was too young for this.
Who was this person?
Dr. Franklin Teller. A fellow geneticist.
You knew him.
I knew all of them.
Come on. Patient shot, okay. Can we open this? Yeah. Health bars. Panel. Keep that. Come on, come back. Oh, we can't enter that. Okay.
A keypad for the duct. It may provide a means to circumvent some of this biomass. If I can find the code.
I have to find it again? Doesn't Harlan know? 1, 2.
The utility ducts were secured to reduce transmission of the biomass chat. That said, they may prove useful in navigating the medical lab. We'll need to locate an appropriate access code first.
Copy that.
Access code. Yay. Probably not the patient ID, huh? 3877? Why would it be? Oh. Is it an ID of someone else? Excuse me? Cloak emitter. Aha.
This device indeed appears to be a portable cloak emitter.
Where?
Juno, I believe your conjecture was correct.
Naturally. If you scan the shell's data port, I believe I can create a similar device for you.
Shell's data port. Where? Ah, here.
Cloak emitter module identified. Unfortunately, the data contained in this shell is only partial. Jack, to complete the reconstruction, I'll need you to scan additional units.
Understood.
Can I scan through the glass? Come on. No. Pepsi.
Oh, God.
A researcher and one of our anesthesiologists. It's an impossible task. Alleviating the pain of an infection, especially in later stages.
Yeah,
2?
I can imagine.
Is that enough?
I've recovered her research. It also seems she received a message from Dr. McKenna with all of his access codes attached.
Ooh.
Would you like me to play it?
Affirmative.
Beginning playback.
Hey, Adriana.
SciFi sagt, böses
I
Alien.
count on you to look out for everyone. So I'm sending you my access codes. You should get you into my stuff and a few engineering
5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
my playing cards, whatever else.
Ah.
If any of it helps even a little bit, please take it. Share it. I figure it might make things a little more comfortable for you all.
Trev, prepare for departure.
Shit, I gotta go. I have no idea how to end this.
What about a code?
Good luck. No. Goodbye.
And End of message.
Could one of Dr. McKenna's codes work on that keypad Jack saw?
I believe so, yes. Jack, I'll add the code to your ARM computer.
It's so nice. Yeah. Data recovered. No? In my objective? Aha! Dip, 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 dip.
Access to the utility ducts granted. Moving through the vents now.
Tell me something, Doctor. How long does it take
Tell me why.
for the infection to...
Where do I need to go?
Once it becomes fully active, usually somewhere between 3 to 5 days. But most victims opt to expedite their end.
Right. So, how does the infection work
Ah,
once it becomes...
probably have to go there.
I mean,
Shall we scan that
Biomass
one?
drains energy directly from your cells.
Shall we scan you?
In the throes of widespread cellular decay. Major organ failure follows 12 to 18 hours later. But at least by then you're not in as much pain, since the infection has likely...
SciFi sagt, viel Spaß noch, Küss in das Gesicht.
Küss in das
Ich sag
Gesicht?
mal Nacht, ihr habt morgen noch Termin.
Schlaf gut.
We'll need a good bit more to reconstruct the design.
Nee, nee, nee. I guess we go here. Ah. So? That doesn't look like a way down.
Scan complete. We still need more data. Interesting. Doctor, this shell has a log conversation regarding the director and your research.
I guess you have it?
Beginning playback.
Okay.
Alright, Unit 5, back to the lab. The director wants to run those simulations again.
Really? For what purpose?
I'm not sure. Dr. Harlan's ideas were intriguing, to say the least, but, well, I suppose the director knows best. Go ahead and prep the simulations. I'll join you shortly.
Acknowledge, Dr. McKenna.
so the director eventually explored your theories.
Yep, the last one is not up here.
I
don't want to go back.
She would continue it after I left. But without the biomass-based genetic material, it would have been as much of a dead end as containment. I just couldn't convince her.
There's another one. And then we have to go inside there with that emitter?
I found another arm equipped with a cloak emitter. A backup safety measure.
More than likely. But that's the problem. The biomass can't be contained. No matter how many redundancies you put in place.
My reconstruction of the personal cloak emitter is nearly complete.
Nearly.
One more scan should be sufficient.
The last one in there.
I found another arm equipped with a cloak emitter, a backup safety measure.
More than likely. But that's the problem. The biomass can't be contained. No matter how many redundancies you put in place.
Zip. No. Zip. Zip. So. Down. Activate. There's no timer. Okay.
Data collection
Complete.
Finalizing tool reconstruction. Reconstruction complete. Please visit a fabricator to install your new cloak emitter.
Okay. Self. Suicide. Okay. 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 Doop, 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 doop. Reprint. Oh, what do I have?
Cloak emitter installation successful. This portable version is practically identical to the mounted prototypes you've been using thus far.
A thingy?
Excellent. A tool like this will make it much easier to get around.
Just keep in mind that its effective range had to be reduced to achieve portability. If you move too far away from your target, the tool will deactivate.
Ah, okay.
Noted.
Where do we go now? Where did we came in? I don't know. Whoopsie, that was a bit fast. Ah. Okay. Oh, now we can go in there. Okay.
I'm back in the lobby, proceeding to biomass containment.
Let me guess, we have to report that and then it works, huh?
There's another voice-activated control panel here.
Additional security for the biomass containment area. It requires the voice authorization of a high-ranking official.
Well,
Come on, Nolan.
right? Let's get that door open.
My authorization won't be enough.
What?
We'll need someone with higher clearance.
The research director.
After a lockdown, she'd be the only one able to enter containment.
With a large enough sample of the director's vocal modulations, I should be able to synthesize her voice.
A voice?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, even if we could find one, I'm not sure it's fair to...
Pull up my personal archive, Juno. There's just one file there.
You're sure, Dr. Harlan?
Go on.
Beginning playback.
I'm not going to be able to change your mind, am I? I just... You know I wouldn't leave unless I had... It's okay. A blow would change everything. What's wrong about that? I just wish... I know, Nora.
Okay.
Me too. I won't be long.
5 meters and it closes?
It's not enough. We'll need
Not
more
enough.
data before I can
Not
accurately
enough.
synthesize the director's voice.
Echo 1, you'll need to return to the medical lab. Find Nora. If her data port is still intact, it may be our best chance of finding more voice data.
Of course. I'll head back to the med lab.
Is it here? There's a med lab. No, not test lab. Right. It was a difference. You're here. So, I have no idea. The idea is lobby. So we are in the lobby. Then we have this thingy. There's nothing. That thingy is closed. Med lab is up there. Three doors.
Please return to the medical lab when you're able, Jack. We'll need you to scan the director's data port to see if any local voice data still exists.
Oh. I guess it's here. Medical wing. Med lab. Right here. Data, what now? Visitor log doesn't work. Where should we go? Recover voice data from the research director.
Jack, you'll find the research director in the medical lab. For us to have any chance of gathering
really?
voice data, scanning her data port will be necessary.
Which of those is the director? She? Ah, I just scan. Oh, well, they're close. Thank you. So, scanner and thingy.
Confirm. This data has what we need. A message from the research director. It's addressed to you, Dr. Harlan.
Go ahead, transmit to someone.
Dr. Harlan.
We need her authorization. Just play it.
Beginning playback.
Everett? I don't know if you'll ever find this, but I wanted to get it out before things get any worse. If you do manage to find this...
So, enough this time?
I suppose suppose the good news is we got the emitter deck to work. Which, if I'm
La
not
la
mistaken,
la
means
la la.
you owe me dinner. Rabbit, listen to me. I know you're going to try to put all this on yourself somehow. Make yourself believe there was something you'd have done had you been here, but it's not true. You understand? Don't go trying to carry that. We all knew developing the cure was virtually impossible. No one here was waiting to be saved. You're leaving. You're already doing everything you could do to try and stop this. I miss you, Everett. Be safe. I love you. Goodbye.
I'm so sorry, Harlan.
I too am sorry. It's clear you meant a great deal to one another.
She was a good
But what good is a voice recognition if you just take a sample and Juno can recreate that?
I believe I have enough data to synthesize the
Sure.
director's voice now.
Understood. I'll return to the security panel in the lobby.
Look, I'm here.
I'm back at the security panel.
That was quick.
Are we sure this will work?
No, but we can try. With Dr. Harlan's permission, of course.
Of course.
Do it.
Kwon sagt, very secure that kind of ACC-System Gremlin
This is
Eyes.
Dr. Nora Break. Authorized containment access.
Juno,
Yes, Doctor?
Juno is sus.
never do that again.
Yeah, okay, we go outside.
I'm entering what
Kwon
appears
sagt,
to be
why
an
is Juno
execution
making
site.
that awful Indian accent?
It's
Oh.
the only remaining route to the biomass containment
Biomass.
area.
We
should be able to find our sample there.
a
Acknowledge.
biomass sample because there was not enough biomass
Area
back
where the
there.
outbreak started.
Most likely.
Sure.
I'll continue parsing logs to see if I can determine what happened.
I'm sure that's
A
not
barrier.
necessary.
Let's report a barrier.
I need to know.
Of course, Doctor.
I assume these barriers were set up while construction was taking place.
Correct. Data files show a series of tunnels
Excavator.
extending beyond the barriers.
The scale of these excavations seems to far exceed our mining efforts back on the Kronos 2.
Absolutely. Though, this excavation was done to leverage the asteroid's bulk as a protective layer against the biomass. Any valuable mineral extractions were merely a byproduct.
Does
I see a shadow.
humanity have to live like this? Underground, so to speak.
For several generations now.
Oh, I fly too.
Sorry.
Haha.
We'll find a cure. We have to.
Were these
Excavator?
excavators
Evis
being
says,
used to
oh
expand the
no,
containment
not a
area?
shadow.
I can't be certain.
Shadow of a
Given the
tick.
advancements made in insulation cloaking technology, I imagine they would have been
Okay,
trying
we have to go
ramp up
forward.
testing or possibly even production.
I guess.
Undoubtedly, that would have required
Tick,
taking in more
tick,
samples than
tick,
the facility was currently equipped to
tick.
contain.
Could that be what caused the accident?
Possibly. If the research team was indeed rushing to complete work on the cloaking tech, then it is possible certain containment systems were overtaxed.
I should have been here.
But then you'd be dead too. And so would we, probably.
I guess we have a
I
fabricator
will still
there.
be here. For a while, at least.
So, I'm not
detecting
afraid to
a tick up
die.
ahead.
Would my cloak emitter be effective?
I believe so. And the device's range should allow you to cloak the tick before it detects you.
I did not really listen, but I guess I have to. Surprise, I did not listen. I guess I can move that thing. And then we can proceed. Ah!
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Or we take
Shields at 30%.
this. Ah! That was quick.
Evis says, or not smile.
Maybe I get the dialogue again. So, can you repeat? Cloaking device? I heard something from cloak, but why should I cloak something? I guess I have to... Oh. The source is down. That was not the source, okay. I thought that thing was the source. What are you? Can you give me... Can you give me a text, please? Hello? Observation drone.
Shields at 95%.
Excavator.
Shields at 50%.
Uh-huh. What if I just...
Shields at 30%.
Go. Is it coming after me? Ah!
I'm approaching a large opening. There is a conveyance system installed overhead.
That is how newly arriving containment units.
I guess this is not what I was supposed to do, but I survived.
Quon sagt, lauf Forrest, lauf.
Indicates a significant biomass presence throughout the area. Containment certainly failed here.
But I need...
I will proceed with caution.
Bit of shielding, no? What did they say? Let's go. Let's go. Container. There's a container. Let's
this
report
container must have lost power at some point. Unfortunately, it appears its contents have escaped.
There's another tick.
How certain are we that a functional container is still here?
Based on the logs, one stock container arrived shortly before the lockdown.
Hopefully, it remains intact.
They really... Not a... Nothing to regain my shield? Aha.
Quon sagt, I think there should be a transcript of the spoken conversations for players with a short attention span gremlin eyes.
There are not that much players like that, right?
You know what that means.
No, because I did not listen to the dialogue, hopefully what. So... I guess that is a dead end, huh? We don't need to go there. We go there. We need to find a container that is still intact. Huh? I guess that was what they wanted to tell me, hmm? Come on. Show it? No, okay. You don't see me. I don't know, you don't see me. I don't see you. I run. No! Everything went as planned. You see that? So, well, there's so many.
Quon sagt, beep or not.
I cloaked one of the sensors on this web, but it's not having the same effect as before.
One of?
Transform.
How many sensors does this web have?
At least 4.
Oh.
Then this web must have been cultivating here for some time. It's possible this is a way of
Ist ganz schön kultiviert, hm?
Unfortunately, Jack, your cloak emitter cannot sustain enough insulation fields to blind all of those sensors.
There must be something else we can do.
Something else.
Agreed. I'll find a way to retract the web.
So, and what is this? Transformer.
There is an electrical transformer here. Its power field appears to be keeping all nearby biomass active.
Any chance there's a bypass hooked up to it?
Effectively? No. That subsystem has been consumed by the biomass.
Lovely.
So that's not helping. But it must help.
If you can't cloak the sensors, cloak the power source.
Everyone knows that, right?
That was unexpected. I'll need just a moment to further analyze the reconstructed targeting software. Ah, I see it now. The cloak emitter should be able to target power sources as well, as long as they're sufficiently compact.
Copy that.
Yeah, more
Proceeding to
ticks.
the web now. Is this the cargo bay?
Yes, and our containment unit is indeed intact.
I'm still prepping the intake system. Should be ready by the time the container gets here, though.
So those ticks go on that
We
crane?
can show a full complement of ticks within. So, yes, Captain, we have what we need.
And we ship that outside.
I am hesitant to consider that need fulfilled until we successfully move the container out of the facility.
Fair enough. We'll send a cargo drone for pickup once
Yep.
you're ready.
Acknowledged. I'll get the door.
So,
Does this crane meet the size requirements for the cloak emitter?
Unlikely. However, I suspect it is more useful without insulation anyway.
dip. So, crane. Weep. I go back here. No. So. Put. Nom. Put your nom on that one, or do I have to throw you? Can we get that thing a bit deeper? How? We don't get it deeper. I have a fabricator.
A power transformer. Much of the nearby biomass is feeding on it.
Oh wait. We need that one. And then no. Okay. So. And then we go there. And probably from there we can open the hatch. Fabricator. Casualty. Very unfortunate. This is closed. Okay. Back. Then we go inside here. Working glass must be one.
Jack, the cargo drone is on standby to retrieve the container. When you're able, please find controls to open the bay door.
On it.
Exterior bay door open.
We'll send over a cargo drone.
Yeah, wait for me.
Container.
I come back with the drone.
Jack, we just need you to manually release the container once the drone has secured it.
Acknowledged. I'll head to the cargo bay. From this side, the web's sensor is inaccessible.
Yeah, I noticed.
We'll be leaving that way.
Yes, that is unfortunate. However, schematics do show a maintenance duct nearby.
Yes?
I'll see what I
Cool.
can find.
But don't tell me I have to report everything I see to proceed. That would be too much. But tell me there's a duct. Yeah.
Careful, Jack. There's another form of the biomass nearby.
Hmm.
You may have seen them before. Elongated structures with an affinity for spore dispersion.
Indeed, cysts. Their rapid regrowth, even after bursting, makes them particularly dangerous. This specimen appears somewhat different than the others I've previously encountered. It has tentacles.
Yes, I believe that particular adaptation manifested somewhat recently. The biomass has been evolving continuously since your time. Regardless, you'll want to keep your distance, if possible.
Can I scan you?
A surprising amount of data.
Do I have a scanner here too?
But a fair bit could help our efforts on a cure. Thanks, Jack.
Of course.
I can't scan myself. Oh, I don't hit it.
This is the administration area. Once past the next hallway, Jack, you'll be back in the cargo bay.
Battery socket. But first you need to find the battery. Where could that be? A recharge socket. So find an empty battery. Do I need to report that? Wait. Oh, there's another panel I can report probably? No? Come on. Report
These
controls.
controls are offline. Can this door be bypassed?
I'm afraid not.
Ah.
However, as a precaution, this
Now that I
area
learned
has
that,
unauthorized power
it's not
grid.
possible.
If you
But-
can find a way to restore that grid, the door should become operable.
Okay, for that I need the battery. Okay. So... Battery. Is there an empty battery inside? That's it. Come on, that is an empty battery, huh? Ta-da!
A battery, probably for maintaining the local power grid. Unfortunately, this battery lacks power. There must be a recharge socket nearby.
Let's recharge. And hydrate. Okay. Let's go.
This web must be sensing the battery's power field.
Yeah.
Indeed. Any substantial power field will awaken all forms of biomass from dormancy.
So. Can I go through there? So, can we... Are there handles or something? Or a button? How do we activate it now? It's in. Is it in? Examine.
Now that this battery has a charge, it is emitting
Oh.
a power field.
It's empty. Okay, we have to get it through while it's loaded. Okay, that is close. How do we get it through? That is a window. Can we open the window? Can we cut something?
Mike says.
That is not very fast.
Mike
huh?
says, busted again.
How do we get the batteries
The
through
red
here?
field won't retract with the power field nearby, Jack. The cloaking technology might come in handy here.
Evis says, clearly you deserved it. You were as first as I was.
Cloak? Can I...
Mike says, I'll be here at 9:58 on Saturday to get my bonus raccoons.
Can we cloak the battery?
Nicely done. Starting to get a feel for that cloak emitter, are we, Jack?
Don't call me, I call you. So, what is it?
It is quite effective.
Kwon sagt, you can try. I think Evis and I will be a good competition. Deeds.
And Mugi, don't forget Mugi. Mugi was first today.
Brought us that much closer to a cure. For that alone, we should be grateful.
In this corridor, I found another
Mike
casualty of
says,
the
or you
biomass.
could just
Two,
let me
in
win.
fact.
Smile.
Dr. Stephen Garrick,
No,
senior
it
technician,
wouldn't be
Baker
fun.
Park.
Means they were left behind
Oh.
in evacuation.
Kwon sagt, yeah, but Mugi is not always there at 4 p.m. on the dot.
Probably because they chose to stay.
Maybe she will surprise you.
I knew
You
this
didn't think she's here
Every researcher
today
here understood
at 7,
what
huh?
outbreak would mean. That they would have to do
Evis
That's
says,
the wrong-
me being first on Thursday is less likely though. Wasn't even home at 7.
I
Smile.
nearly made it back to the cargo bay.
Good to hear, Jack. The drone should be there shortly.
Jack, the cargo
Taxi.
plane will be unable to retrieve the container
Taxi.
until it's released from the loading pallet.
Collecting these ticks could not have been easy.
The X3 synthetics did
Taxi, a taxi.
but they perform their function.
So, take me with you. Coming back.
Kwon sagt, I saw she was here already, and she usually is but not always on the keyboard already.
Shit, what do I have to do? Oh, I command you. No. Okay. releasing it. Access panel.
A way to release the container?
That is correct. That access panel may be used to free the container from the pallet below.
Mugawara says, the chance on being here at 4 on the dot is smaller XD.
Container released.
Confirmed.
Yeah, wait for me.
Primed for departure. It will need to be hooked up once it gets here, Jack. Care to give it the final touch?
A final touch? What?
I believe I would, yes. I doubt the procedure will take long.
Okay then. See you in a few.
Container departing in T-minus 10 seconds. Jack, if you're
T-man.
planning on accompanying the container, now would be a good time to take hold. Cargo drone is
I
departing
guess
in
we are
3,
finished, so we
2,
can...
1. Igniting thrusters.
We can take this taxi.
Jack,
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind.
What?
Switched us to another comms channel for a moment.
Oh
I have
la
some
la.
personal question to
On
ask
private time.
you. Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Juno.
You want dinner with me?
She considers you a friend, yes?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
How
Jealous?
do you know?
She said so.
Because she has said so.
Oh, Titan.
That certainly simplifies things. In your case,
How do you mean?
I'm trying to discern if Dr. Harlan considers me a friend. Biometrics
And if
indicate
not,
he still
she will kill
experiences
Dr. Harlan.
distress, but I'm unsure if it would be appropriate for me to console him. What is your assessment?
Based on my observations, I believe Dr. Harlan considers you a friend. He will appreciate your efforts, even if he does not outwardly display it.
Thank you, Jack. I agree with your assessment.
Yeah?
I will do what I can to help the doctor feel better.
We probably prevent Juno to go
Wait,
wild and kill Dr.
We
Harlan.
just become friends?
Yes, yes, yes.
I
Don't
suppose
kill
we
me.
did.
Splendid. I'll return comms to the public channel now.
So where was Titan there? It doesn't give me the dialogue. Whee!
Cargo inbound to destination. Decreasing speed for final descent.
Looking good, Cowboy Jack.
Yeah.
Steady as she goes. Hookup controls are over near the cargo clamps.
Can I let go? There's a fabricator. It's probably safe to let go now.
Biomass container in place and ready to be secured.
Go ahead, Jack.
Go ahead. Yeah, on it, on it, on it. Recharging. What do we recharge? Ah, recharge batteries. Go ahead. Where?
Biomass container secured in place.
Copy that. System check, Juno. How did we do?
Systems nominal. Both the fuel cell and biomass container are secure and fully engaged with the ship's intake systems.
Well, Jack, looks like things are wrapped up here. No need for you to rush back, though. I'm not exactly eager to send you hurtling through time again.
Of course.
Also, Dr. Harlan could always use more data for his research if you'd like to continue exploring the station.
Copy that, Juno.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 1
Okay, new objective. Return to Harlan's ship. Time travel preparations complete. Return to the Argos when ready. 42 meters there. Okay. Whee! Ah, yeah, look. Okay. Okay. Beep.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, Luna.
The captain, she's in the workshop with Dr. Harlan.
We are alone. Don't be afraid. No, this is not a weapon. Yeah, Callisto Protocol. Yeah, hello, Juno.
What is that? A motion detector?
One of several independent sensors rigged to trigger detonation.
Jack, there you are.
Good. He's finally here.
Finally, what took you so long?
I were just giving this torpedo the once-over while we waited.
Learn anything useful?
Yeah, it's a death trap.
Not that that's anything he has to worry about. Now then, are we ready to begin?
Yeah. Well, yeah, come on.
Affirmative. I'm ready. That is assuming
A
all
few
the
minutes.
details have been sorted out.
Yes, everything's in order. Let's proceed.
Hold on.
Popcorn. I forgot about popcorn.
That need ironing out here.
There are always going to be unknowns. That's just something we have to accept.
Let's assume this works. Let's assume we open another anomaly and send Jack's consciousness back to the past.
Biomass Torpedo.
What exactly is he supposed to do?
Quon sagt, Harlan hört sich so an, als könnte der ein Sauerstoffzelt brauchen. Immer so atemlos durch die Nacht, Gremlin-Eis.
So you can use the data to create fuels. Right. I get that. I'm saying how is he supposed to do it? It's not like he can physically bring the sample back with him. And if he's in a combat shell, it won't be fitted to do a medical scan. How will he collect the data?
Quon sagt, Pepo de Ave.
To improvise, of course.
Apollo.
You know what happens if you write that title down somewhere?
I have analyzed the situation and would like to propose a solution.
Garantierter Horror.
Good to see you too.
We can exchange more formal pleasantries later if you like, Captain. For now, if you would please proceed to the holotable.
Quon sagt, Jap. Quon sagt, und ich bereue es ein bisschen.
Ah, 15 minutes. And the earworm is gone. Yeah.
Alright, Apollo, let's hear it. How does Jack get the data from the biomass incubator?
According to Jack's memory logs, the last anomaly caused his protocols to transfer into a Series 10 combat shell. This unit was equipped with a threat scanner, which could be reconfigured to gather data on biomass specimens.
Threat scanner.
Once we've successfully located a biomass torpedo, I will repurpose his threat scanner to collect data from the incubator inside. The collected data should then easily transfer back with us.
Everything is easy.
Apollo, are you certain you can travel through the anomaly with me?
A copy of my protocols has already been integrated into your architecture. I see no reason why we would not be transported together.
How do we know you'll be transported to the right time and place?
If we create an anomaly precisely the same way as we did before, isn't it reasonable to assume
Can't be that
we
hard,
get a
huh?
similar result?
That would be my assessment as well, based on our previous experience.
So long as we closely replicate the conditions that caused your previous jump through time, I expect the result to be nearly identical.
In other words,
I guess we're jumping next week, huh? Or maybe we manage to jump now.
And once they've got the data, how do we get them back?
Back. Ah, come on.
If the experience is anything like before, My consciousness should return automatically.
That is our assessment as well. Dr. Harlan and I believe Jack's time in the past is directly correlated to the state of the FTL drive. In essence, Jack, the longer the drive here remains active, the more time you'll have in the past.
We'll keep it running for as long as we can. Give you as much time as possible.
The Astrea's fuel cell is exceedingly efficient and will most likely last long enough for us to locate an incubator and collect the relevant data.
Once we disengage the FTL, you should be returned to the present time.
Good.
Should?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do a bit
Got
more
it.
than should.
This is time travel we're talking about. All we have are best guesses.
What is your honest assessment, Apollo? How likely are we to succeed?
I would be unable to calculate accurate strategic odds based on the available data. Ultimately, we must do the best we can with the information we have.
This is the only way we get a cure. The only way we survive. You, me, everyone.
You, me, and
He's
everyone.
already made his mind up anyway. I can tell. I just wish we had a better plan than let's shove Jack in an anomaly and hope it all works out.
Juno, prep the engineering.
Can we throw Juno in the anomaly?
Jack.
It's all right, Liv. I've done this before.
Once. By accident.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
I don't know if you're being naive or just really optimistic. Just
Naive.
make sure you come back safely, alright?
Is that an order, Captain?
Well, technically we're both captains, remember? But yes, that is an order.
Acknowledged, Captain. I will do everything in my power to return safely.
The engineering bay is prepped and ready.
Good. Seal
Good.
all the ship's bulkheads. We cannot risk any accidental contamination.
Good.
Of course, Doctor. Jack, please enter the control room and the engineering bay below. This way.
New objective. Enter the FTL control. You should be positioned within the FTL control room to recreate the time travel incident. Whee! Between the FTL and what?
The control room is right through this door.
Yeah. I was there last time, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sealing the engineering bay now. Engineering bay sealed.
Dr. Harlan? Any inspiring words?
No.
We all believe in you, Jack. To varying degrees.
Thank you.
Your confidence is appreciated.
Can we get started?
Right away, Doctor.
Come on.
Jack, please adjust the dials to connect the fuel cell conduits to the drive core. First conduit connection complete.
Natural talent here.
Both conduit connections are complete.
Good. We are ready to release the ticks
Oh,
into the
can I do this?
Once you engage the FTL, they should begin feeding on it and create an anomaly, just like before.
Jack, are you ready for us to release the ticks?
Ready to proceed, Juno.
Acknowledged.
Were the lights supposed to turn off like that?
Yes, sure.
Don't worry. We're just rerouting power so the ticks can only feed on the FTL drive. Stand by. Releasing tick specimens.
Well, I certainly seem to have their attention.
Once you engage the drive, they should be drawn to the FTL. All systems are primed. Awaiting ignition. FTL drive engaged. Biomass FTL interaction confirmed. The ticks are affecting the drive stability.
Here goes. Stay safe, Jack.
Of course, Liv.
Anomalous readings detected.
Take care of him, Apollo.
I shall do my utmost, Captain.
Anomalous readings spiking.
Good luck, Jack.
Okay. Why? Ay. Ta-dum.
Cover in Delta Squad. Delta 6 requesting assistance. Is severely irradiated. Shell integrity currently below 60%. Secured shelter bracket of the Kronos 2. If you're receiving this transmission, please respond.
We have arrived. What is your status?
We have arrived. Status? Still in one
This
piece.
shell appears to be in one piece.
Good. We must keep in mind, this combat shell was not designed for biomass engagement. Any contact with the infestation will render us immediately inoperable.
Where should we begin searching?
Undetermined. I'll scan the area for identifiable landmarks.
I recognize this ship. It belongs to Delta Squad.
I would no longer qualify this as a ship.
Kronos 2 wreckage. Currently assessing bio-torpedoes in the area.
Is
that
the threat
transmission again.
detector? Hmm.
I recognize this unit as Delta 6.
Interesting. It appears this Delta 6 has already located several torpedoes. Reaching their location may be our most expedient option.
Is it possible to make contact from here?
Negative. There's too much interference in the signal. We should first clear ourselves of this debris, then see if the signal strengthens. However, we should check your equipment before we go. I will do my best to keep this expedient. Let's begin with your shielding. This unit has been optimized for combat scenarios and is capable of regenerating its shield without the use of external chargers. However, a significant delay is required for the process to begin after sustaining damage. You may need to exercise patience.
Understood.
Patience, yeah, that is what we can do best.
This unit is equipped with an M19C repeater, designation Pulsar. Jack, are you comfortable wielding a firearm?
Pretty
I'm
much.
accustomed to operating new tools. I'm certain
Sardis
learning to
says,
use this
good.
armament will be no
Hey,
different.
Sardis.
Very well. I shall construct a brief simulation so that you may
I click here?
familiarize
No.
yourself with the device. Your armament is now unlocked. Open fire on the targets.
Whoa. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Targets eliminated. Unfortunately, should we encounter ticks, it is unlikely they will be quite so docile. These targets should provide a closer approximation to tick activity. As such,
Pray.
successfully hitting a given target may require you to aim ahead of its movement. The ionized bolts of your armament are surprisingly slow. Though I suppose that is acceptable for weaponry of this century.
Okay. And then it reloads. Okay.
Jack, fire continuously at this last target. Make no consideration for accuracy.
Okay.
Overheat detected. Notably, each firing of your weapon causes a portion of energy to be retained as excess heat. Without sufficient time to cool, this buildup will exceed maximum operating temperature.
So we already played got it, huh?
Can this be averted?
Yes. Firing in controlled bursts is the most efficient way
Yeah,
to do
okay.
so. However, you may use the button on your wrist to manually vent any heat within the unit. But this choice should be made tactically. The weapon will remain inoperable while venting.
Understood.
Excellent. Lastly, we need to inspect your threat scanner.
It's what we'll use to scan the biomass's base genetic material, correct?
Indeed. However, until we locate a viable torpedo, we shall instead rely on its original functionality, identifying nearby hostiles. To that end, I have optimized the device's settings to our mission parameters. Once activated, it will emit a single sensor pulse, followed by a brief recharge cycle. Try doing so now. Your threat scanner. Hostile identified. A tick just beyond the bulkhead. It appears dormant for the time being.
Can it be avoided?
Given the surrounding topography, no. Though your strategy is sound. Armament from this era won't be particularly effective against any form of the biomass.
Very well. I am ready to engage. Can you unlock the harness?
Yeah, please, I want to go.
Now that you are free, I must advise. Operating your firearm will produce substantial recoil. I strongly encourage you to brace by maintaining a firm grip on nearby surfaces.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Threat neutralized. Well done, Jack.
So, and what do I have here? Oh, I only have threat detector and weapon now. No scanner or something? Okay. Obtain data sample. We must scan an undetonated torpedo to obtain data on a biomass genetic material.
Detecting extreme levels of radiation in the surrounding area.
S6's transmission indicated.
Make contact with Delta 6. They have located several torpedoes.
Indeed. Though I should also note, the ionizing radiation correlates with visual spectrum emissions. Avoiding the latter will protect you from the former.
Stay out of the light to avoid radiation. Copy that.
Okay.
A Series 10 Echo unit shell from Delta Squad.
As anticipated, the biomass has been difficult to combat. I suspect we will find more losses as we continue. The wreckage ahead contains a shielded view pane. It should offer full protection while allowing us to identify the source of radiation.
Ah, glass. Okay. Is this open? This is open. Okay. And not into the light, huh? Okay. Don't go into the light. Okay. Another tick. Outside or in here? Aha, aha, aha. Why is it down there now? I guess we go to Orica now and find out next week.
That power cell is temporarily distracting the tick. Though, a direct hit to the cell from your pulsar would likely cause it to detonate.
Why would we want to do that if the tick is distracted? Okay, but it should have saved somewhere here.
The debris field ahead offers far less protection from radiation. Extra precaution will be needed to stay out of the light. Furthermore,
so 4 minutes ago.
Thumbs pressed it did.
4 minutes ago, probably as we arrived back there. So then, come on. Then we change. Orica time. And let's see if we can finish that next week. So, okay, short be right back scene. Oh, and then Orika. Be right